Hi, Levester Johnson here. You know me by LJ, all right? Welcome to the NASPA Centennial videos, all right? Get ready for a wonderful ride as you're going to listen and be presented a lot of NASPA influential individuals who will present some of their experiences with the association and what NASPA means for them, all right? So get ready for the ride, and here we go.
When they came up with the idea of growing our own to bring in more students of color, and then the idea of Minority Undergraduate Fellows Program expanded to look at all the populations that had been, not well represented in higher education. It was one of those things where we began to see the fruits of our work. Now they are leaders and they are mentoring and they are bringing other students along. So I am just thrilled and honored to have that summer leadership program now called the Dungy Leadership Institute.
I will say that I think NASPA still has some work to do. And I think that there, along with the reflection of representation across diversity and the intersectionality of diversity, there also needs to be a change in culture. And sometimes we still we find ourselves bumping against a mindset where there's certain ways to be and certain ways to represent things that we could shift still in NASPA. And I think that comes in time.
It was, for me, so transformative. I felt very honored to be part of a group that mobilizes and labors together to create an empowering conference context for Indigenous peoples. That was the first time I had seen something at an event that size where there was involvement and participation from local Indigenous communities in the area. And for me, that as a person whose experiences are rather relegated to the margins, it was really nice to see how the centering of the land really was a part of that opening session at my first NASPA conference.
We have about 50 students who've gone through our program, and a number of them are now professionals throughout the nation. They have credited the NUF program for where they are today. They had never even considered a career in student affairs until the NUF program. And now they're directors of residence life. They are advisors. They are directors of numerous different units within the student affairs family.
When I was in high school, there were a series of events. The backseat of my 1973 Ford Thunderbird became my home. I'm the university president who was homeless, and I was directed to go to school because I got a scholarship. And I ended up at a regional comprehensive university very much like the one that I work at now. And I thought it was just a matter of time before somebody figured out I wasn't supposed to be there. And one day, when I was a sophomore, I got a note from a faculty member asking me to go see our vice president for student services, and I thought that day had come. And instead, he told me about a pilot mentoring program being put on by some group called the National Association of Student Personnel Administrators. I was blown away. I said no first because I thought he would figure out I wasn't good enough, and I had to be talked into it. But long story short, that relationship, which was supposed to be a year-long mentoring opportunity, has become a lifelong one, and he's the second father that I so needed. In so many ways, he saved my life. And so when, at his direction, I went into a college student personnel master's program, and it was such a great experience, and in so many ways, it set me on the path that led to my career.